Hi there, I'm back with episode number 2 in our AI at Work series. Thanks for watching. So we're all used to sitting at our desks, working by ourselves. But if you're a pilot, you always have a co-pilot there. You always have somebody helping you out, somebody that's there to assist you, to make your work easier, that you can bounce ideas off of, you can help find information. Imagine if you had a co-pilot for your work all the time that made your life a lot easier, that made the quality of your work better, that made you more efficient, more productive, a higher performer. Well, that's coming soon. Microsoft is about to release something called Microsoft Copilot. And what it has the capability to save you 2.5 hours a day per employee. So it's coming in November for enterprise users, and for small and medium-sized businesses, it's coming in the spring. And I thought I'd record a video today, tell you about why I think this is such a big deal and why you should get prepared for it. So at Techify, we help people take technology from annoying to awesome. We've launched this AI at Work series to go beyond all the AI hype out there and show business leaders how to implement AI in their organizations. And I wanted to start with Microsoft Copilot because I can't wait. We've been doing we've had a special preview of it here at Techify, and I've been using it for all sorts of different things. So I wrote down a list of just examples to start you thinking, and you'll see some videos popping up as I'm talking about this. So we all use Outlook, right? We're all bombarded by tons and tons of emails. Imagine if your co-pilot or your assistant, however you want to look at it, could draft an email for you. Okay, so we can manage the burden of email and responding, and Copilot can draft emails for you. It can also summarize an email chain. So if you have 10 emails going back and forth, or somebody writes you one of those like nasty, big, long 10 paragraph emails, you can just click, hey, Copilot, summarize this email. And you get a great summary of it. In Microsoft Word, imagine if you never need to create the first draft of a Word document ever again. So we all spend so much time on proposals and big reports and stuff like that. But a lot of it is sort of repetitive work, right? We've done it before. We have templates, that sort of stuff. You can leverage Copilot so that you never have to create the first draft of a Word document again. Maybe an article, maybe an ebook for sales and marketing folks, for blogs, that sort of thing. People are using ChatGPT for it. Think of Copilot is the large language model of ChatGPT, but behind a firewall, so much more secure. Your data is not going to be scraped and used or fed back into large language models. And then it combines your data that's in the Microsoft Graph and Microsoft 365 to make it, way more powerful. And something that you can use. For Excel, for example, if you had an Excel document that had a whole bunch of data in it, it can graph things for you. All you have to do is say, hey, graph this data. It can interpret big data sets. It can summarize. It can take the world, so many people spend so much time gathering data, organizing it, putting it in the right place. By the time they're ready to interpret and act on the data, they're exhausted because they've had to do so much work of gathering the data. Imagine if gathering the data and analyzing it, if you could automate that so you could spend the time interpreting and acting on the data. How great would that be? Teams, we use Teams a lot, right? Ever since COVID, people this explosion of people using Teams, but crappy meetings destroy morale and frustrate people and stuff like that. Well, with Copilot, what it'll do is you can transcribe your meetings. It will summarize those meetings. It will summarize action items for it. And so even if you're not in a meeting, you could get a quick summary of that meeting so that you don't need to go and have a meeting to find out what happened in the meeting. You can have meetings, think about board meetings. There's people whose jobs are to transcribe the minutes of a board meeting. You use Copilot for that. It's great. One other example, chat. So you can use chat. Copilot has a chat capability that will allow you to basically use it as an assistant. Say I'm a member of the team, I'm like, oh, what's our vacation policy? Hey, what's the vacation policy in the HR manual? It's gonna pull that up. Or, hey, I need to find somebody's employment agreement. Please find employment agreement. Boom, pull it up. HR procedures, ops processes, that sort of thing. So anyway, I'm just kind of scratching the surface, but I'm trying to give you a bit of an idea of what's coming. So November for enterprise, in the spring probably for small and mid-sized businesses. But you don't want to just wait there. You don't want to just kind of say, okay, well, I'll wait till it comes up and see how it goes. This is going to be a revolution in work. It's going to be, the adoption of this is going to be a crazy speed. So your competitors are going to be adopting it really quickly. They're going to be providing their staff members, their team members, this kind of support. So to prepare for it yourself, number one, look at your technology and say, hey, are we in the cloud? Need to be cloud-based, need to have that data in the cloud. Number two, need to organize your data. Security groups are paramount here. And then three, starting to train your staff on generative AI using Bing Chat Enterprise is critical. It's a really good technique. So if you're interested in learning more, if I've sort of tweaked your interest and you're saying, holy cow, this sounds amazing. How do I do this? If you want to know how you can implement AI in your business, go to ai.techify.ca. Please sign up for our AI readiness assessment. What we'll do is we'll look at your technology, we'll look at the applications you use, we'll look at your data, and we'll say, okay, here's where you're at right now, here's what you need to do, here's the high-level roadmap to get your business ready to utilize AI and take advantage of this huge opportunity. Look, bottom line, we believe really strongly that being reactive with your IT is really expensive. And so many IT companies and IT folks, they're focused on responding to tickets or responding to problems that come in and fixing problems. Well, AI is not a problem. AI is an opportunity. And you never get the true value out of technology if you're always reactive. So what we're focused on is helping people be more strategic, more proactive about their technology. And there's so much that needs to happen behind the scenes from a best practices perspective to enable a business to be able to properly leverage and use the technology they have in place, whether it's Microsoft 365 or other technology, and to be able to get things to the place where they can use AI and save 2.5 hours per employee per day. And you know, if you're being proactive about your IT, you're going to have a lot less risk on a cybersecurity perspective too. So thank you so much for watching. Please, we'll have new videos coming up. Please make sure you watch the first video in our AI at Work series. Post a comment, share this video, connect with me on LinkedIn. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a great day.